Hello and welcome to the channel, and you must forgive any background noise that occurs. The schools are off and everything, and next door neighbours and all that, and it can't be easy for them, you know, living next door to Alice. Okay. I'm just buying myself some time. Okay then. Hello and welcome to the channel, and welcome to another Lost reaction. This is season 5 episode 7, The Life and Death of Jeremy Bentham. And I'm assuming we're going to do a time jump here, because in the last episode all the rescue people got back to the island. How Hugo knew what plane to catch, and Saeed also, and why was he in custody, what went wrong there, are just a couple of the questions I have on that bit. I've scrubbed my theory of there being some sort of time traveller from the future. Ellie does not seem to be that, and I can't think of anybody else it could be, so I'm going to drop that one as quickly as it formulated. So I still don't really have a clue. I'm assuming we're going to do a time jump, because the 316 are from 3 years in the future, and the time travellers on the island, as far as they're concerned, the ship or the freighter only blew up a few days ago from their perspective. So I'm assuming in this episode we're going to see what happened to John after he left the island, how he persuaded all of them to, you know, to be in the positions we found them in, and why did he kill himself. And I suppose that's going to accelerate the timeline to catch up with Jack and Kate and all them. As for the time travellers, I'm assuming they get, now that the donkey wheel's been fixed, maybe the time jumps have stopped, so they get stuck in 1970 something, and that's why Jin is in a Dharma uniform with a jeep and everything, and why we saw Daniel in the orchid when it was being built. Yeah, there's lots and lots of questions coming up here, and we're getting answers, I think, little by little. We also had the lamppost, which was at the underneath the church in Los Angeles. So Dharma did have other stations at some point, not on the island, because she said that's how they found the island. They knew what they were looking for because of the journal from the Black Rock. And I'm assuming Ben and Saeed have landed, or Ben, Saeed and Son. Yeah, Ben, Saeed and Son, I think, have landed on the beach, but we'll find out. 1, 2, 3, go.
What's up?
Find anything?
No, nothing useful.
Then what do you just put in your bag?
If you want it, it's yours.
We found someone. A man.
What?
Roxanne was scouting just south of here, and he was just standing in the water. He's wearing a suit.
My name is John Locke.
Oh, right, okay. It's still going by John Locke. Is this the 316? Okay, maybe the plane did crash. I'm confused already. We're like 4 minutes and 5 seconds in, and already I don't know what's going on.
I think this suit is what they were going to bury me in.
That doesn't make any sense.
You asked what I remembered. I remember dying.
Oh. John Locke came back to life. Tunisia again. It always goes back to Tunisia. Why? And it always makes people throw up. going to run him right over. Whoa. Don't think he's being taken anywhere good. Oh no, the hospital's good. Yeah, okay.
Where am I? Where is Jibu?
Hello, Matthew.
Where are we? Go. What is the fuck? You bite.
This is going to be painful. This is going to be bad.
You had a compound fracture. The doctors here did their best, but I had a specialist flown in to reset your leg properly.
Oh. That's
Nice to see
Charles.
you again, John.
Do I know you?
Yes. I met you when I was 17. Now all these years later, here we are.
And you haven't aged.
You look exactly the same.
Who are you?
My name is Charles Widmore.
The camera in the desert, that was yours.
Yeah.
How did you know I'd be there?
Because that's the exit.
Oh, right. That's always the exit.
I was afraid Benjamin might fool you into leaving the island, as he did with me.
I thought he might have left the
I
island.
was their leader.
Oh.
The others? Why? Why would you help me?
He doesn't get it yet.
Because there's a war coming, John. And if you're not back on the island when that happens, the wrong side is going to win. The island needs you, John. It has for a long time.
What makes you think I'm so special?
You're not. I don't think.
Because you are.
Oh. It's just that, because you are. That just doesn't give us any clue whatsoever. Charles seems to be the good guy here.
Your chariot has arrived.
This is Matthew Abaddon. He'll take you anywhere you need to go, protect you from whomever intends to do you harm.
Hello again.
Mr. Locke?
Does John not recognise him?
Necesito terminar este techo. Pásame otra viga.
That's Saeed.
Oye, Said.
Saeed can speak Spanish now?
Eres un visitante.
I'm not going back. For 2 years, I was manipulated into thinking I was protecting everyone on the island.
Who was manipulating you?
Ben.
Ben.
I've been having dreams about you. You were on the island wearing a suit, and there were people all around you.
Oh,
They
future.
wouldn't hurt you, John.
Good thing they're just dreams.
It's my dad. Is he back on the island? I haven't talked to him in 3 years. I figured he must have gone back.
Last I heard, your dad was on a freighter near the island.
So why'd you come to see me?
Does Walt need to go back as well? I think he must do.
I just wanted to make sure you were okay.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I'm doing pretty good.
I can't believe they would keep introducing Walt and not use him at some point.
John, you're not really going to pretend you don't remember that I was an orderly in the hospital right after your accident? That I was the one who told you to go on your walkabout? The same walkabout that put you on the plane that crashed on that island?
Yes, your fate or something.
I remember.
I help people get to where they need to get to, John. That's what I do for Mr. Widmore.
That doesn't explain anything, really. But we kind of knew that anyway. Sort of. At least Helen's out of the way. You can stop obsessing about her now. Hopefully. I didn't think she was... What? Is Matthew dead? I didn't think Matthew could die. Well, it took his time, but I knew John Locke would get involved in a car accident sooner or later.
Somebody is trying to kill me.
Why? Why would someone try to kill you?
Because they don't want me to succeed. They want to stop me. They don't want me to get back because I'm important.
Have you ever stopped to think that these
delusions of grandeur,
that you're special, aren't real? That maybe there's nothing important about you at all?
He still refuses to see anything beyond
Goodbye,
that.
John.
Your father says hello.
That's the kicker.
The man who told me to move the island, the man who told me how to bring you all back, he said to tell his son hello. He said his name was Christian. Please, you have to come back. You're the only one who can convince the rest of them. You have to help me. You're supposed to help me.
John, it's over. It's done. We left, and we were never important. So you leave me alone, and you leave the rest of them alone.
Okay, so the news of his father didn't convince him. I thought that was going to be the absolute clincher. I really don't want to see this.
John, what are you doing? Wait, please. John, stop.
How did you find me?
I have a man watching Saeed. I'm watching all of them, keeping them safe.
You shot him.
Abaddon,
You
yes.
killed Abaddon.
Yes. Yes, I did. But it was only a matter of time before he tried to kill you. I was just trying to get to you. But you drove off and crashed.
Why would...
He was working for Charles Widmore. He's extremely dangerous.
No!
Charles Widmore is the reason I moved the island. So that he could never find it again.
Yeah, that is a good
Him away
point.
so that you could leave.
That's weird because Charles is saying exactly the same thing.
I know where we go. There's a woman here in Los Angeles.
A woman?
Yeah. I don't know exactly where, but she shouldn't be that hard to find. Her name is
Eleanor Hawking.
Eloise Hawking.
Eloise. What? Why? So Ben just wanted to see how much John knew before killing him. Is that all it was about?
I'll miss you, John. I really will.
Yes. Wait till you find he's been resurrected.
You know him?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Ben.
He's the man who killed me.
Oh. Okay, where to begin? Matthew has been shot and killed by Ben. I was a little bit slow on that one. I said Ben or Saeed, but obviously Saeed wasn't working for Ben at the time. With all the time jumping we've done in previous episodes, it was a little bit strange to get used to the fact that this whole storyline took place in one time zone. Anyway, so Charles Widmore came to Charles Widmore came to John to help him and got him started on everything. Turns out that Charles Widmore was once the leader of the others, and Ben took over and kind of persuaded him to leave the island, exiled him virtually. And it was all supposed to be getting rid of Ben to allow John to take his place. But then Ben's saying exactly the same thing. So it's hard to know who's telling the truth. Matthew Abaddon was shot and killed, seemingly. Which proves that he's just a normal mortal person. And maybe there was nothing particularly sinister in Matthew Abaddon, aside from working for Charles Widmore. Shame. I thought he had a lot of potential for being someone darker and more mysterious, but maybe he still is. You don't know. Then we had obviously Locke trying to persuade everybody, which was pretty much as expected. It was only his death that wasn't as expected. He did go to hang himself, but then Ben stopped him, and I think Ben was just pressing him to see how much information John actually had, like he did with Jacob in the hut. He needs to know exactly how much of a threat John is. And once he mentioned Ellie. Once he mentioned Ellie, Ben knew that John was potentially a threat, and then killed him and made it look like a hanging. Is that a fair assessment? It'll do for now. I'll build on that as we go. So, John has been brought back to life on the island. It looks like the plane did crash, and it crashed in the present, I think, like in 2007 or whatever we're supposed to be in at the moment. But the people that disappeared got dragged into the time travelling thing, along with Jin and all that lot, who we didn't see this episode, so we don't know what their story's doing at the moment. Tunisia, it turns out, is the exit. So everyone that leaves the island ends up in Tunisia, or everyone that leaves the island in that way ends up in Tunisia, which is being watched by Charles Widmore. So yeah, and then we got two new characters as well, Caesar and Alana. Alana didn't have much room in there, much of a part, so she reminds me a little bit of Anna Lucia, but I don't know. And then there's Caesar. He got quite a big role in this. He seems like he wants to be the leader of the people that have crashed, the 316s. And he looks like he could be. I mean, he's investigating hard. He's questioning things. He's questioning John, because obviously John wasn't on the manifest. So he's doing a good job of protecting the people and getting to grips with what's going on. Yeah, I think I could quite like Caesar. I think he could be quite a good character, actually. Oh, yeah, I think that's it. Pretty good episode in general. I don't know. Okay, then I'm going to have to think about this a little bit more. And obviously, we're only getting one side of a story here. We need more. I need more information on this. So, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Till then, bye bye.